honor to be here on this Woodland Pattern Day and celebrating this amazing place, which is an extraordinary zone of cultural intervention and activity, and is, as was said by Sally, this has dispersed all over the world. Everybody knows about this place, and it's probably going to be one of the last places standing in this strange world we're in. So hundreds of years hence, hundreds of years, and you can entertain the slime molds that will be outliving us. In any case, a great honor, and a great honor to be reading with John Giorno and in this amazing family and community that again is this dispersal. I mean, I'm so happy that this Woodland Pattern woman, Stacy Samazic, is now at St. Mark's Poetry Project, that Jenny Henry, who's an Europa graduate of the Jack Kerouac School, is now working with the education program here. It just shows you how this rhizome works, and it's a great honor to be here. So I'm going to open with a piece called Neuro-linguistically, this is the writing dance. This is the writing dance, or a plumed helmet, which itself resembles a heart in the shape of Africa, or Asia, continents, the challenge is to question the warrior. Get inside his, her armor. Get inside the land which has no boundary. We can talk about China now, its economics, its technocrats, its ecological suffering, the backdoor deals. We can be happily Canadian. We can talk about Liberia, Haiti, Darfur, suffering everywhere, and Congo and Lebanon in our own backyard, safe. Starlet, stomp on it right now, out on that turf. This is the obsequious politician flattering you. You never believe him, never. The eminence of philosophy, so crenellated, so terraced, pronouncing the name of your dance. Down with a tyrant. That is the gesture and the name. Down with the tyrant. Down with his exaggerated thunder. You want to talk psychosis? Down with the tyrant. Daggers, hysterical Puritans, starved animals. You want to talk, you want to write. This is the writing dance, written for all to see, the whole picture of the decimated site, the picture of charnel ground, and the jackals came, sift through the body parts, sift. See the back of his head? Would a gesture knock him off? Or is he too steely-eyed? Eyes look through the head. Inside there, the little screen. The trick is to dance upon it. The dance I was doing is the written dance. To be a barker, to be a noisemaker, be a saint. Tools, linen, weapons, wires, women creating sainthood. Place hands together and bow. This was the written dance, eyes looking back at themselves before growing cold. Check out the moon, check out all the characters. The philosopher, for example, her window of the room, the guy ready to blast his M16, the naturalist with razor steely gaze. Dark streets out there below the moon. Is that what I see? Is it written? No, this is the smitten dance, flying over the occupied territories. Don't talk to me about transgression anymore. This is the trespass dance. This is the way I get down for it. It's my power structure to strangle Sarah Palin. Strangle all ignorance. And I want thee, thou meritocracy euphemisms. And if I were a scientist, I would scream in my scientist voice, neurons. I would say it again and again, the way the neurons like to be commended and commented upon. Dear neurons, you can be so kind. I would say elephants, move like this, neuro-linguistic and snakes move like that, and hyenas are shrieking at the body politic. And if I were a Sufi, I might spin out of control. This is not the terra firma dance. This is not the map of the capital materialist junta dance. This is the writing dance. Ida Lupino liked it. She wanted the script to go on. Many of the women stars of another era were never confused about their priorities. They had their stage directions, their moves, their maps. They had their songs, their gestures, their postures, and they performed for a silver screen. They had their desires, and their sky was covered with a thin layer of clouds. Everything was quiet and still when they came on the set. It was like a scene of tranquil poetry. It was a scene you had to have been there for as it got written. And the one who emerged, who lingered, was the one you pointed to, was she. And she was the one who had been stalling with feet like the feet of many different animals and with eyes in all the pores of their pelts and voices sounding as only she could as them, and mapping and changing the way the writing would go if it were a dance. You might wonder, doubt. Stan Brakhage sees angels in the breaking, he's filming light. William Blake encodes a mind so diluted that it creates a universe it can no longer control. Light rays become glories you can't control. Imagination freezes, then leaps for the light. What need control? The weak do, and they do posture and rule with their dangerous toys. Abruach, an Arab word for the ever-confident, pathetic state of humanity, rests on the notebook page tonight. What is communication? What is propaganda? Why is choice not indeterminate? What is the arrogance of armies? What is the arrogance of an Anglophone empire? How does it dare? Why is the epikos a repository for your mind out of all the possibilities? What does your mitochondria whisper to you in the trenches of the night? The Abbasid caliphs of Baghdad sponsored a translation of the whole corpus of Greek philosophy into Arabic in the 9th and 10th centuries, fighting a ban by the Christian emperors. Ferdinand and Isabel expelled the Jews and Moors in 1492, and the New World. Doubt. Did I doubt? Was it a circle or a cloud or a raw mix? Cameras in the trees? Doubt. What did the Pleistocene say about the notion of Pleistocene? Am I one of those, was what the Pleistocene said. Not just think pursuit as just, no such problem as just what you make of it individually with your compromised ethics and your rehabilitation plan, not your quaint Victorian Pleistocene trying to walk a straight line, rhetorical devices being as shards are, as middens are, the Cold War gestures are still coming, freezing us half to death as rhetoric is. Did I not doubt? Did I doubt that this work would scar the Western world half to death with its relics? But what is just? What is doubt? And these are some bits from the ongoing Novus trilogy.